We're going to move on to the AFC now. We're going to start with the AFC East. It's going to be a fake competitive division. As we say in Chicago, fake decent division. That's what the AFC East is going to be. Got the Buffalo Bills. I got the Buffalo Bills winning this division. What I mean by it's going to be fake decent because there's going to be some good games. But the Bills, to me, they are a complete team. This is a team that probably should have been in the Super Bowl last year. There was a lot of voodoo going on at Arrowhead in the AFC Championship game last week. But I got the Bills winning this. Patriots, man. I'm buying a little bit of Patriot stock. I ain't gonna lie. I'm buying a little bit of Patriot stock. I like what I saw. Yeah, I liked what I saw from Drake May last year. I really did. I like what I saw from Drake May. I like Vrabel. I'm a football guy. I like Vrabel. And I think you're gonna get a mature Stephon Diggs. Did y'all see him apologize to the Boston media a couple of days ago? I was like, okay,
he can be mature all he wants to. That knee ain't.
That's called. I dealt with a Dominican woman for 6 months, and I'm going to apologize.
And she popped. I popped a Dominican woman, and my knee bad.
Scott, next time you come to New York, I got a Dominican spot to take you to. Okay, this off the air, but I got a Dominican place to take you.
Yeah, he said I'm not trying to blow the spot up. Absolutely not.
Yeah, you don't need to blow the spot up, man. Like, look. Hey man, shout out to New York. Shout out to all the women in New York. All of y'all. All New York got whatever play you want. New York got what I'd have fell in love by 8 times just walking down Brooklyn. Anyway, it's another conversation. But I got the Patriots finishing second in the AFC East. Third, I'm gonna go with my man Justin and the Jets. I think we all know the Jets defense is solid. Garrett Wilson, one of my favorite young wide receivers in the league. I am praying that Justin finds his spot as a starting quarterback. I believe this is the last chance. I think if it don't go well here, my boy finna be a perennial backup. Now, from a career aspect, best job in sports. Alex Daniels, very paid young man, very paid, and led into a good media career for him. And you always have a job. Case Keenum has a great job, all that. But I remember what he used to be. I don't know how excited I was when we drafted him. So I'm rooting for Justin to do well. And also, since I'm also selfish, I don't want to do better than Caleb, but I do want him to do well. I think they're going to finish third in this division. I think Justin's going to be Justin. I just think who he is. I just hope he stays healthy. And four, not only are the Dolphins going to finish last, hot take. I don't even think this is a hot take. Tyreek Hill will be on a different team by trade deadline. That is I'm one for the first time in his career. Dolphins, he was not named a captain. He's been flirting around with it, and it's supposed to say yes. I can see him in Baltimore. I really.
What has he not been flirting around with? The man
has see him where?
I can see him in Baltimore. I can see him in Baltimore.
Doing what? Getting hip hop
playing wide receiver. I can see him being I can see him being playing wide receiver in Baltimore. But we'll
Scott, see. I'm gonna tell you this. We don't need no more receivers, and we don't need no more bad characters in that team. Okay, no, we need family men who don't get divorced.
You need men who go to Bible study on Wednesdays after practice. That's why I got finished in the AFC East. Courtney, how you got the AFC East shaking out?
Yeah, not that different from you. I have Buffalo winning that division. I think the Patriots are pretty solid. You know, I've always been really big on Christian Gonzalez, which, again, I know he's nursing injuries right now, just like it feels like everybody else is, and the season just fucking started. Excuse me. I think Miami's terrible. I think Miami's going to finish last in the AFC East. I think they're really bad.
Yeah, I think everybody with eyes.
Yeah,
look,
I
think this is somebody. Look, I add this one.
Miami. Yeah, that's yeah.
Can I just add this little nugget? I've been waiting to say this on the show, but I forgot last week because I'm over the Courtney. But the Dolphins are a soft ass football team. I saw this at joint practice. These motherfuckers complaining about getting hit in joint practice, and the media was complaining even more. I'm like, y'all not even out there. Stop acting soft. So you know what I'm saying? Enough from the entire state of Florida. And everything going on there. I am rooting for the Miami Dolphins' downfall because a lot of y'all is acting like bitches. And I don't like how some of y'all are talking about my city. If you live in Florida, you do not have the right, the unmitigated gall to talk about a city like Chicago. Like, you're still in Florida. I don't care if you are in Miami. You're still in Florida. which is Indiana with palm trees and hurricanes. That's the only difference between the two. Okay, so enough. Anyway, Bang, how you got?
I'm sorry, I just saw in the comments that Orlando called Mike McDaniel South
Beach Logic. he do look like Logic. South Beach Logic. Bang, how you got the AFC shaking out?
Man, this division don't even matter. It's the Bills and everybody else. I don't think any of those three teams going to be super competitive. I got the Patriots and the Miami Dolphins finishing second and third. And Justin gonna forget backup. Justin's gonna be either playing in the CFL the next season. Yeah, that's fair. If it don't work here, you back up where? How you gonna have a backup that can't? Nah, who he gonna help? Like what starter is he gonna help prepare?
He gonna that's a good point.
What starter? No disrespect.
That sounds fucked up, but it's true.
No disrespect, but what starter he gonna help get ready? What starter he gonna help get ready?
Never forget where you came from.
I know he came from here. Corey, shit didn't work.
I just want to put this out now in week 1. If Caleb if Caleb is what I hope he is, I will 100% forget where I came from very quickly. I'm like, y'all don't have an all-star quarterback.
Yeah. With that being said, nah, man. Hey, Justin, he better shape up, or he gonna be with the Toronto Argonauts. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my girl Ace. Shouts out to my homie Ace, who's the in-game announcer for the Toronto Argonauts. But he gonna be over there. She gonna be like, yo, Bang, Justin Fields here. Like, yo, yeah, tell him I said what up. Yeah, he's gonna be new Doug Flutie. We'll see him in the NFL in 5 years. But nah, I didn't say UFL. I said CFL.
Damn, you said bro's gonna be playing for the Saskatchewan Roughriders. That's crazy.
Yep, he's gonna be playing for the Grey Cup. That's what he's gonna be doing. He's gonna be a multiple-time Grey Cup champion if this shit don't work out. You know what I'm saying? But they're finishing in last. If there's a team that I don't believe in, that people trying to pump up because they got a new coach, is the damn New York Jets. Their offensive coordinator was the passing game coordinator for the Detroit Lions last year. Not saying that's bad, but what did he do if either Ben Johnson did a lot or somebody lying? We gonna find out about 2 coaches, one a head coach and one an OC, that got Bears kind of ties this year. And I think the Jets, the ghetto. Yeah, you in the hood now, baby. Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm all for black men getting jobs, but Aaron Glenn just looks like a 5-13 coach.
He's 5-13. I got 3 or 14, Jack.
Nothing beats the Jets through holiday. That's crazy as hell.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Toast. Now you got the division shaking out.
Obviously, the Bills are gonna win. What the fuck? Like, what are we doing here? I do have the Patriots being fake decent and making the playoffs. I actually got that. Yeah. And I'm bullish on the Jets, actually. I think they're going to go like super run game heavy. The only issue I have with the Jets is their defense. They got a fella named Brandon Stevens. When I tell you that boy is Swiss cheese. Woo, I saw the Ravens last year. You remember that game against the Bengals when it was Thursday night, we wore all purple, and it was like a back and forth.
It was a shootout, yeah. Like every Bengals game was that shit.
And I'm gonna talk about the Ravens about that, but boy, I think they're gonna get their running game a lot better, the Jets. And again, we're talking about career backup players. Tyrod Taylor, first team all Hall of Fame when it comes to getting the bag. He's been in the league 14 years now, something like that. Being a backup quarterback, even got himself a Super Bowl ring to put on.
Tyrod Taylor's first team bad luck. Chargers tried to kill him. You know what I'm saying? They tried to kill him right before the game.
Yeah, just so they could play Justin Herbert.
And then I got the Dolphins coming in last. Them and the Saints are going to get relegated. And I also have Mike McDaniels getting fired in the middle of the season, like JRT said, because I don't think Logic is a good coach. And I think he looks like he gets nervous. And he looks like he's like shaky, you know? So, and I do not believe in Tua.
I almost said something very wild. Almost said something Sessions worthy.
Yeah, no, you got to say it now.
Nah.
It said Aaron Glenn's gonna have Justin run the wishbone.
Nah.
It's some exceptions for KC.
Man, McDonald look like he get nervous in front of women and soil his pants. That's what it look like.
Can we move on? Can we move on?
He like, oh man,
It's cold outside.
Oh man,
you're in Miami. Don't get cold, my nigga.
Oh man,
this nigga had full white hoodie warm up in 105-degree weather during training camp. I was like, there's something wrong with this dude, man.
Oh man, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, man, we'll lose the plot, man, with this last comment.
He looked like he has transactional relationships. That's what he do. He has McDonald's.
Speaking of, how's Shannon Sharp doing?
Oh wow! Okay, yeah. So we're gonna move on to the AFC
crazy
South.
pivots on this show today. All of you are on timeout. You're all on timeout.
We are officially back, man. Let's move on to the AFC South, which is just a warmer climate version of the NFC South. We got the Texans, Jaguars, Titans, and Colts. That's how I got this going. I don't have much to say about this. The Texans are going to be number one in this division just by default. I do not believe in trick-off Trev whatsoever. I believe Travis Hunter is going to get very irritated right away, and he's going to realize very quickly this is not Colorado. The Titans, I really am interested to see how Cam Ward is going to play. I think, first overall draft pick, they gave him Warren Moon's number the whole dig. I'm really interested to see what he's going to be like. The Colts are ass, and I said this was going to happen when they drafted Anthony Richardson 2 years ago. On that fateful day in Kansas City, when we were all in the draft room, and my brother said, and I quote, loud in the room full of the media and the press, he got drafted, that motherfucker is ass. Word for word is what he said in that draft room. A lot of people laughed. One lady, she got upset like she was related to this motherfucker. Nobody who gets drafted in the NFL is ass. My brother's like, he's ass. I was like, you're not winning this battle, white lady. It's just not going to happen. And we ended up being right. So that's how I got this. I don't have much to say about the AFC South at all. Courtney, any thoughts at all about the AFC South?
I feel like we're not talking enough about Cam Ward. Like for a number one pick, not us, but like in general, I feel like that's not being discussed enough. Like I've never heard or not heard, I guess in this case, like such little discussion around a number one pick. Obviously, I know he's not going into a great situation. But I don't know. I'm still kind of intrigued. That being said, I do think obviously the Texans will win that division. I'm still not sold on Jacksonville or Trick Off Trev, as we like to affectionately refer to him as. And then, I can fix Anthony Richardson. I can fix him. I will defend him.
You've been saying this for 2 years. Do you have a crush on Anthony Richardson or something? Or you really think you can fix him?
Courtney, on or off the field?
Yeah, right. That's what I wanted to know.
I do not have a romantic inclination toward him.
You've been saying this for about 2 years.
I don't think he is a bad quarterback, and I would stand on that.
That boy, he ain't it. Okay,
he's ass.
He just, he is. He's just 2025 David Garrard. That's all he is.
Ooh, that's disrespectful, David Garrard. That's disrespectful.
That's the name.
Yeah, David Garrard did not die on the cross to be compared to Anthony Richardson.
Not dying on the cross.
Like enough of that. Look, if somebody was seeing bad quarterback in his entire life, I can tell you with 100% certainty, Anthony Richardson is that. If you got Daniel Jones in the entire locker room, like, you know what? Yeah, that's our guy. That tells you how bad Anthony Richardson is. He needs to take up podcasting.
Here we go with the white savior complex again.
This ain't got. I think Daniel Jones is ass too.
It's a joke.
Yeah,
we know.
Yeah.
Oh, we know, but that nigga ass.
He's bad. Yeah, he's bad. But Bang, what's your thoughts on the division?
His division is gonna be ass with a capital ass. That's what this is gonna be. I do think the Texans is gonna have a dope defense. I think that offense is going to be overrated. They are really dealing with some injuries. They're already wondering about Joe Mixon, if he's going to be healthy enough to play a whole season. You got Nick Chubb, who knee and blew up about 3 or 4 times.
Le'Veon Pierce season, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, that offensive line, I don't know about that offensive line. And I'm sorry, CJ Stroud don't strike me as somebody that's confident like we thought he was that first 2 seasons. Like, I want big bro CJ Stroud back. He don't feel like he got that energy no more. So I think they're gonna be a good team for that division. I think that look, I'm gonna say this now, and I feel like I'm gonna be called every name in the book. I'm no longer high, on Travis Hunter.
I question his decision making. So I'm
very much so. Like, if he really about to try to do what I think he gonna try to do, this man is gonna be out for games for like having a bruised sternum and shit like that. Like, he's gonna have all of the knick-knack. We gotta sit him out as shit if he's gonna try to do it. He's gonna, to me, he'll have to put his ass at corner and let it rock. Because I don't think he's going to be healthy for a whole season trying to do this shit. Save that man from himself. And Deion couldn't do it in Colorado because now he's married with a kid. And if all of that stuff is right, then 18 years, and he is the only dude that got that damn excited to go to Jacksonville to play. And I don't think it's going to work out like people think. So I have them in the second place. The Colts are going to be terrible. They are going to be terrible. Everybody getting fired because the Irsay daughters ain't playing. And I don't think they anything like they daddy. Shorty came in and she started looking at shit like, why these people got these contracts and shit? No, I think the Irsay folks ain't playing to the point where I would not be shocked or surprised if they convinced Peyton Manning to take that John Elway deal and become the president of football operations.
Peyton gonna tell him to kiss his ass.
No, he know a bag gonna have to be dropped. And here's the thing: I don't think Peyton is gonna be mad about a bag being dropped for him to do this shit. And the Titans, I think the Titans are gonna come in last place. I am warming up to the idea that Cam Ward is going to be good. I am not warm to the idea that the Tennessee Titans are going to be good. But Cam, I am warming up to the idea, he's going to have the Peyton Manning season. I'll put it to you like that. To where his first season, where he was huff and the team was huff, and Jim Moore was playoffs and all of that shit, but then somebody else going to come in. That's how I think about Cam Ward. I just don't think it's going to be this year. Last place.
All right, Tola, take us on this division. How you got it going?
Texans by default. Back to what Bang was saying about the offensive line. I said this to you last year, Scott. Remember I texted you, I said the problem with the Texans offensive line, they got one too many players wearing Jordans. Once I see my offensive lineman wearing Jordans, we ain't doing this, okay? You want to get my quarterback killed? Also, one of my offensive linemen wearing Jordans. Like,
way too many blacks.
Yeah, you got way too many blacks. Yeah, go get me a nice.
I need my offensive lineman who be like, you know what, RFK got a point. Like, that's who I want to be blocking on my own line.
I want my offensive lineman to look like the Drewski skit. That's what I want my offensive lineman to look like.
Right, exactly.
Oh my god.
That's what I want from my offensive lineman. Real, like,
exactly.
Yeah, that's what I need. I have the Jags coming second by default, but like we were saying about Travis Hunter trying to play both sides of the NFL, these are grown men. Okay, this is not college. These are grown men who the defensive linemen are almost faster than some of the wide receivers in the league. So you try to win against, you want to go against a receiver. Like, you got Jamar Chase and then Cam Taylor-Britt next. It ain't gonna happen for you, buddy. Okay, your body's gonna hurt. You're gonna be walking up them stairs just struggling. The Colts and the Titans are gonna battle for last. It's gonna be the whoever wants to be asked first, you can pick it. But I am excited to see Cam Ward. And that's really about it, because once I see anything else from the AFC South, I'm turning my TV off. So that's really it.
AFC South Thursday night football division. Let's go to the AFC West. We're gonna pick the pace up on these divisions. We still got a little bit more to go over. AFC West. There's a lot of people out there. a lot of people out there who want to sit up here on programs on the Bird app and say things like, I don't think this is going to be the year the Chiefs are going to win the division. Let's cut the bullshit, people, okay? Until this man is not playing football, until something drastic happens in that division, like Andy Reid leaving or some shit like that.
Something drastic did happen, Scott.
What was that?
Our Lord and Savior, Bomani Nix happened.
Okay, no, I'm not. Look, that white man ain't doing nothing to the half white man. Okay, that's not gonna happen. They've got the strength of marriage behind them this season. They got a documentary with a shitty ending. I got the Chiefs winning this division. I do have the Broncos coming in second. I think Bomani gonna take a little hit because second season people got a year footage to film the breakdown. But I believe in the Broncos being a good team. Chargers finishing third, and as much as I like Geno, as much as I might like Pete Carroll, the Raiders are still the Raiders until proven otherwise. I got the Raiders finishing last. Courtney, how you got the West going?
I have the 1 and 2 separate. I think the Broncos are winning this division. I think the Broncos are winning the AFC West. That defense is crazy. The defense is crazy. And Bomani Nix is going to go off. And Bomani Nix is going to go off.
By the way, Bobby got a great point. Pat got a line in now.
Yep.
Pat got a line in now. Pat got a line in now. She's about to get real.
But yeah, I got Broncos, Chiefs, Chargers, and then Raiders.
Go ahead, man.
First of all, let me say that I hated the Chiefs documentary, but there was one shining light, and it had to do with Patrick Mahomes. He a nigga. Yeah, that was the only interesting part of that. I don't think anybody could clown that man at all. When it comes to the way he be clowned, no, that's a brother through and through. That being said,
just look at his side of the film. Look at his daddy's side of the film. That's all the questions.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, yeah, we can't. Don't try. And I would have one that was like, y'all don't be playing it, but don't be trying to play him. But I looked at that documentary and I was like,
right, Pat got lined up, and Pat know how to play spades. You're gonna lose somebody talking like squirrel. Yeah, don't do it.
Like Pat mama took him and they weren't doing too well. So I was like, okay, this wasn't your normal. And all right, I feel you. But with that being said, that's also the reason why I think people are overlooking Kansas City. How are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Don't get me wrong. I think that the Denver Broncos are going to have a great season. But it ain't going to be KC. This is the wrong team that you want to have a chip on their shoulder. It's the wrong team. This is. I will go as far as to say it's not gonna. I'm not predicting that they're gonna go to the Super Bowl, but the potential of this has the feeling of when the Bulls lost to Orlando, and everybody thought maybe like, nah, this has
Jordan went back to 23 and motherfuckers started pissing on themselves. Like,
yeah, man, has the potential for that because I think too many people are counting them out for some odd reason. Like Josh Simmons, all they really needed was offensive line help because I ain't tripping about their wide receiver situation. They'd be okay. Their offensive line was shit out of luck towards the end of the season. Josh Simmons looks like a man, and a man who's going to be around for some years. And if he's healthy, Pat ain't getting touched. He's not. And you don't want that. You don't want Pat with time. So I think that they're going to have one of the best records in the league. But I think it's going to be one team that's going to be ahead of them.
Yeah, I think that the team we'll get later when the Super Bowl predictions come, who I think is going to be number one team. But to close out with the West.
Chiefs, never bet against them. There's some teams in the NFL, like maybe 4 or 5 of them, that just consistently win like 10+ games each year and it gets boring, but they're that damn good for a reason. So never bet against them. So Chiefs, I think the Broncos are going to be good. The Raiders are going to be a little bit fun. Denver Chargers are going to be a little bit fun, but whatever. Let's just move on.
All right, final division. AFC North. This is Tosa's division. This to me is the best division in the AFC pound for pound. I got the Baltimore Ravens winning this one. I think the Ravens and the Bills to me at the same point as where regular season don't really mean much, bro. We all know they're gonna perform with the regular season. Their quarterbacks are gonna put up MVP caliber seasons. They're going to win the division. And that's just pretty much what it is. I got Baltimore winning this division number 2. I got the Bengals. Now, I am still not the biggest fan of this defense. I do believe this defense is going to be bad. I don't think it's going to be as bad as it was last year, but I just think they're going to be much good. Oh, I thought somebody said something. But anyway, yeah, I've got them, going number 1. And number 2, Bengals got number 2. Number 3, I got the Steelers. And the only reason I got the Steelers number 3 because as much as I hate their bitch ass quarterback, I know who else is in this division, and I know who their head coach is. A bad season for Mike Tomlin is 10 wins. So I do believe the Steelers are going to be 3rd. I don't think that Rodgers has that much left in him, and that's even without me being a hater. I don't think that Jalen Ramsey has that much in him either. I like DK Metcalf, the addition there, but I'm going with them 3rd, and the Browns are going to be absolute shit show, like absolute shit show. So that's how I got the North going there. Courtney, how you got it going?
Yeah, I have Baltimore, Cincy, Pittsburgh, and Cleveland, and again, Cleveland is just there.
Go ahead, man.
I got Baltimore winning this division and having the best record in the NFL. I think they're going to be dominant, scary dominant. But I also believe, and I have to switch my prediction up a bit after I worked out everything. But I do believe that the Pittsburgh Steelers will be the 2nd place team in the division. I think they're going to be my surprise team. You went to the playoffs with like Duck Rogers and Mason Rudolph and those people. As much as I hate Aaron Rodgers, he's way better than all of them at a lesser version of himself. The Cincinnati Bengals coming in 3rd, and the Cleveland Browns are going to be terrible.
Well,
all right. Listen, obviously we know who you got winning the division.
For sure. Yeah, and I even got a hot take for you too. Mike Green's gonna be rookie defensive player of the year.
Wait a minute, who?
Mike Green.
Oh, I thought you okay.
Yeah, our edge rusher Mike Green's gonna be defensive rookie of the year for sure. I have the Steelers coming in 2nd because I don't respect that Bengals defense whatsoever. I think that defense is Swiss cheese.
None of us do.
Yeah. And I have the Browns getting relegated with the Saints. They're both going to basketball. I don't know where they're going, but they're not coming back to America.
They're both going to Daytona. Damien has a good 2-part question. Said if the Steelers don't win the Super Bowl, it's Tomlin done in Pittsburgh. And if the Ravens miss another Super Bowl, is Lamar Jackson window closed? No on both.
Yes.
No on both because Mike Tomlin's not leaving until he's ready to go. Steelers don't fire coaches, especially not Super Bowl winning coaches. He runs that organization pretty much until he's ready to go. He will not be going anywhere. And Lamar Jackson's still young. This team is still young. They have a great front office. Even if they don't get it done this year, they're still going to be around. So no to both. Go ahead,
Scott. If the Ravens don't get it done, I could see John Harbaugh not being here next year.
That's what I was going to say.
And we already got our coach already. I think we have our replacement John Harbaugh in house already. Which Courtney and all the girls will love this. Zach Orr is probably going to be our coach next.
Now hold on, why'd you? That's crazy.
Because all the girls love Zach Orr. They love Zach Orr apparently.
I'm a professional, okay? So I'm thinking.
Okay. All right. Get the fuck out.
Oh yeah, the whole I'm sorry. The women look like they the women.
Yeah. We were just talking about this earlier about Shamar Moore, and you said I'm a professional now. I know what you are.
I am a professional.
He said, I was like Michael Orr.
You did.
I'm just a girl.
I am literally just a girl.
I'm just a girl. I can say Anthony Richardson 4 minutes ago.
I didn't mean it like that.
My bad,
the viewers are on the air. Let's go to our wild card picks, and we're gonna go to MVP and Super Bowl. So my 3 wild card picks in the AFC, I got the Broncos, the 5th seed, Bengals 6th seed, Steelers 7th seed. North will have 3 playoff games. According to who are your 3, or do you want me to come back to you?
No. That's
you said come back to you last time.
That was earlier because I had to decide if I wanted to stand on business about the Cardinals.
She did me like, remember on the Chappelle show, that was weeks ago, motherfucker.
My wild card teams are the Bengals, the Chargers, and the Chiefs.
Oh man, I'm still crying. Y'all pray for me. Hey man, Denver, Pittsburgh, and Cincy.
Oof. I got Bengals, Broncos, and the Pats. I did say the Steelers are gonna come second, right? Somehow it's gonna be between the Pats and the Steelers. One of those two are gonna make it in. But I got Bengals, Broncos, Pats, Steelers. One of those guys. I can care less about the AFC.
Catch, I'm Not Gonna Hold You, hosted by Scott Lewis every Monday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, only on HMB Media and the Barbershop Network.